Alright, hello guys, selamat datang kembali di channel Petrus. Jadi hari ini mari kita lanjutkan series S Combat 7 kita. Kita sudah nyampe misi berapa ya kemarin? 4 ya. Kita kemarin habis ngebunuh mantan presiden. Oh iya. Sekarang misi kelima. Enjoy.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osia didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osia during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
Oke, misi kelima. Jadi berita kita membunuh Presiden Harling sudah sampai ke telinga cewek yang selalu dimasukkan ke scene ya. Jadi intinya kita dipindah dan dinyatakan bersalah.
He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack. Incoming! Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again? Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary. How many can
Udah biasa ditembakin guys, sebagai base tipuan.
Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers, but what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Oke, intinya kita dipindah ke 444 base tadi, dimana tempat ceweknya tadi juga ada. Terus intinya kita di sini dihukum dan hukumannya ini jadi umpan. Biar dianggap base ini aktif, padahal ini kan cuma base tipuan yang kita tempatin ini. So kita pakai apa sekarang ya? Enaknya ya Su-30M2. Ya, boleh ini aja. Mana tadi? Ini ya. Let's go. Ya ini aja. Terus skinnya karena kita sudah ganti, sekarang kita bukan Mage Squadron lagi karena sudah dikeluarkan. Jadi sekarang kita menjadi Spare Squadron. Spare itu artinya apa ya? Ini ada coret 3. Set. Coret 3 itu kayak level dosanya guys. Kan kita membunuh mantan presiden, itu udah high level lah. Iya, membunuh presiden, gila.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower.
Tuh, ada yang coret 1, coret 2, itu level-level dosanya guys. Level 3 itu termasuk tinggi, paling tinggi ya, sepertinya.
Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception. Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. My blood's boiling. Toss the jump in solitary once it
Kita di
gets
sini
back.
sebagai umpan, jadi senjata belum boleh dipakai.
Spare 15, take off confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good.
Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer.
Jadi itu squad baru kita ya.
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance.
Para penjahat.
Bombers that attack the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing.
Jadi dijadikan hukuman kalau kalian ketembak mati ya sudah. Kan kalian lagi dihukum juga.
Spare 15, you're too far away. No time for sightseeing.
Look at them, blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base.
Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? So that convincing.
Iya, masa nggak tahu ya? Masa nggak ada intel yang tahu kalau itu base palsu ya? Kan ini base palsu ini yang mereka tembakin. Nih. Makanya aspalnya kenapa? Ini tuh macet, guys.
Commander McKenzie. Damn it. Spare squadron, listen up.
Banyak pesawat juga ini. Oh, ini palsu ya. Ini balon. Oke, sudah diperbolehkan karena nggak tahu komandannya kemana.
I decide when you die.
Alright, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tone? I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that reform get dressed up real pretty.
Head to the next target. Radar ping. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer. Sorry, escort. Hurry up. Finish the job and let's get out. Because kills are self-reported. Bring that down. I'm surrounded. Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot. Breaking the cutoff. We can't break away. We can't.
Kan kita. Mereka nggak tahu kita itu S yang sangar.
Did they really think they could get a bunch of convicts to just put on a show?
Bandit on my tail. I'm on my target. The enemy has a lock on me.
Get off of me!
Aduh, orang belum incer udah main tembak aja.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound.
Ada lagi.
They got bombers and
Banyak kali.
support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Dia udah berlagak seperti pemimpin skuadron.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Trigger again! Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck. Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out. This is a pretty nice ride. Speed service pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy. Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining. The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Nico, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment. 2 targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the paper mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Iya anjir, ini nyerang bro. Oke, sisa di depan. Oh, lari. Oh anjir, serius lari. Cah elah, tahu gitu. Oh enggak, balik lagi.
Almost out of special weaponry. One bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first serve.
Spare 15, stay within the operation area. The last escort is down. The bombers are
Oke,
right for the
beres.
picking. Looks like we get to go home early today, gentlemen.
I love this job. Trigger
Hah,
does all the
kenapa
work.
spare kayak bisa masuk air gitu? Ngaco ini.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB.
Oke.
Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not
Anjir,
done?
kita dibuat apa? Dibuat
Just
taruhan.
checking.
Kalau kita jatuh, berduit mereka.
Spare 15,
Kita
this is the
buktikan.
control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway.
Kita akan pulang dengan
Spare
selamat.
15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters.
Anjir, hidup kayak dibuat mainan anjir. Hukumannya. Maksudnya
Lower your nose.
kalian
Too high.
ketembak di sini dan mati, ya udah itu hukuman kalian. Anjir.
1,500 meters.
Mau dibuat taruhan pula.
Heading is good. Stay on course.
Oke. Sudah sesuai jalurnya. And ya.
Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Ya. Oke, kita sudah menyelesaikan misi kelima. So, thank you buat yang udah nonton. Jangan lupa klik like dan subscribe-nya dan juga kasih komen. Kasih saran, game atau apapun itu, pokoknya tulis aja di komen, oke? So, thank you buat yang udah nonton dan see you again di video-video selanjutnya. Bye bye.